Hello everyone, my name is Sarah Madonna, and today I will be presenting my research on West African masks, their religious rituals, and West African mythology. First, we have masks. West African mask carving is a tradition from ancient times that still stands today. Masks are carved by a blacksmith, sculpted entirely by hand in a long, creative, and spiritual process. They can be made from wood, copper, ivory, or leather. The masks are intended to be used during traditional masked dances. These dances can range from topics of summoning ancestors that have passed, to reaffirming societal values, to celebrating births and deaths of loved ones. Masks must be awakened before used in dances, which is done by being propped up outside against a pillar to signify a passage of time, and shrouded so the mask has time to develop spiritually before the ritual. The spiritual powers behind the West African mask really emerge when drums are playing. As the tempo speeds, the spirits come alive, and all hostility or divide that exists between each person attending the ritual will be dissolved. The next topic I researched is religious rituals in West Africa. The West African understanding of spirituality differs greatly from what we interpret spirituality as a Euro-American society. West Africa is made up of 18 countries and 340 million people, and among these countries, there is a diverse understanding of spirituality, and not all practices are universal between them. One thing that is in fact universal is that God is deeply rooted into everything that the people do, and their life's purpose is solely for God. Another belief is that universally among all of West Africa is believing in a strong commitment to family, community, and society. Thirdly, they all recognize and give affirmation to all human, animal, and plant life, and use the earth to their highest advantage. Rituals are elaborate and frequent in West Africa and are always spiritually motivated. Rituals are sought out to mark every important occasion in one's life, specifically birth, initiation, courtship, marriage, royal coronations, seasonal rituals, healing exorcisms, and death. The infant mortality rate is extremely high throughout all of West Africa, which means the people are superstitious during the beginning of a child's life. An effective ritual is believed to protect the child from all of these initial hazards in a third world society. Celebrating death is also incredibly important because of how valuable ancestors are in West Africa. After an ancestor has passed away, they are almost seen as a god. It is believed that if you treat an elder with care and respect, they will give you good karma after they die. If you treat an ancestor with disrespect while they are living, they will treat you with a life of bad luck and misfortune for the rest of your life. The people of West Africa are very fond believers of mythology. Though I have lots of background on the following gods, I may pronounce some names incorrectly, so I apologize in advance if I do so. The Ewe people are primarily based in southern Ghana, and their practices are incredibly influential. In Ewe mythology, the great and overall god is called Mawuga Kitikata. This god is unlike the others, where it is not worshipped daily, but only in very specific circumstances, but important ones. Yoruba is a language that people in Benin, Togo, Nigeria, and Sierra Leone speak. Orishas are the god of the Yoruba culture. There is a countless amount of deities within the Orishas, all with accomplished deeds that their ancestors passed down through oral storytelling, which is called Eta. The most well-known Orishas are Olorun, who is responsible for the creation of the world, Ishu, who represents accident and the uncertainty of life, and Ogun, who is the warrior and giver of iron. Most Orishas possess one specific theme, and their stories are used to teach lessons morally or solely for entertainment. The Orishas are culturally significant because some represent the key aspects of African life and culture. After doing extensive research, you can clearly see how different the Western world's culture is in comparison to the culture of West Africa. In West Africa, the people are universally enriched and embodied by God with their entire beings. Their actions and attitudes through their daily lives come from the contents of their souls in a beautifully spiritual and loving way. In West African religion, people are focused on themselves. They are focused on spreading love and creativity through their spirituality. Their embodiment of God reflects their longing for belonging, and the rituals show how much they care for themselves and others. I don't see enough of this happening in America. Selflessness through spirituality without a selfish intent or political gain ultimately in mind. Obviously, there are people with great intent and great spirituality, and this does not apply to everyone whatsoever, but I am saying that there are a lot of people that this comment does apply to. I think we can all learn a thing or two from West African culture by practicing this method of freeness through music, meditation, and spirituality. Thank you.